Good morning, Mr. Dingle.
You again? Have to make you up a bed.
I've got some good news for you. Lisa Dingle came to see me yesterday, but then I suppose you know that, don't you?
As you might have mentioned it.
Very convenient, really.
If you've got something to say it.
In the light of her statement, we've decided not to pursue our investigation into the deaths of Andrew Reynolds and Adrian Collins.
So?
So you've managed to wriggle out of it. I can't see Charity getting so lucky there.
You finished?
Like I said, very convenient.
If it gives you any bother, you give me a ring and I'll come straight back.
Well, we're fine, don't worry. You just concentrate on what you're going to say to Billy, all right?
Are you going to see my dad?
What if I am?
I haven't seen him in ages.
Yeah, well, if you had any sense, you forget about him.
Why are you going then?
To find out why he's trying to dump you on me.
Just decided. That's all I was going to say.
Well, I don't care what he'll say. He's not a part of my life and he never will be. And neither of you should all get cosy.
Andy, you better get going, all right?
While you're here, you know what Katie tells you, right? Hey, I'm talking to you.
Leave him. We'll be fine. Are you sure you're all right? I mean, seeing him after such a long time and all.
I'm going to find out about him. I couldn't care less about Billy. I hate his guts.
I'm going to ring the clinic this morning to fix up an appointment.
Right.
We're doing the right thing, aren't we?
Are you having a change of heart?
No way.
So we're agreed.
See you later.
Good morning, Mr. Dingle. My name's Derek Hickley.
You're one of them reporters that's been hanging around outside our place, aren't you?
For my sins?
Exposing folks' misfortunes to the glare of publicity. It isn't right.
I want to cover the story from both sides and give a balanced account. But to do that, I need a bit of background information.
This is my family. I'm not washing their grubbing knickers in public.
I respect that, Mr. Dingle. But I believe we've got a duty to the truth.
Truth, yeah.
You know Charity Tate. The unique insights you could give me to her life, well, it'd be of enormous value.
How enormous?
Hello, Viv. Can I get you anything?
No, thank you. Just making sure you haven't burnt the place down.
Very good. Very droll.
I wasn't joking.
No need to worry. That cash box has been making sweet music all morning.
Oh, I'll have played the Barry Manilow songbook twice over by the time you've paid me back.
Jarvis?
Hey.
Good morning, Mrs. Eggleton. What can I get you?
Well, I'll have a nice cup of tea, full English and 2 slices of toast, please.
Certainly.
It's not like you to have your breakfast out, Betty.
Well, I thought I'd treat myself.
You do right. I'll have what she's having.
And I thought a bit of a discount might be in order. You know, for those of us who helped you out during your little double glazing difficulties.
I'd say she's got a very good point there, wouldn't you?
Surprised your mum didn't wait till we got back. It just seems a bit strange, that's all.
It's all right. I didn't mind. So, why's Anna going to see my dad?
He's just got a few questions I need to ask him, that's all. Well, it looks brand new, that.
It is. And it's it.
You serious? Morning.
Oh, Emily, love. Come in.
Did Debbie tell you where we're going?
Yeah. I only hope it won't upset her too much.
Oh, I'm hoping it'll do the opposite. I want to put her mind at rest.
Right, well, I'll let her know you're here.
Good. Give me a chance to talk to Kane.
You what?
Did you know Debbie ain't going to school today?
Not till I heard you say so, no.
She's asked me to take her to see Charity.
If she wants to waste her time, that's her lookout.
She's worried. She thinks Charity don't love her.
Well, She could be right there. Charity is a selfish bitch.
And she thinks you don't love her either.
Give over, she knows I do.
Well, she thinks if you and Charity really cared for her, you wouldn't be so horrible to each other.
You finished?
No, I haven't. It's about time you stopped thinking so much about yourself and a bit more about Debbie. Because she's hurt and confused, and the last thing she needs is hearing you hurling abuse at her mum.
And the last thing I need is a lecture. Not from you and not from anybody, so just keep your nose out, you interfering cow.
Hey, Andy. It's good to see you. I couldn't believe it when they said you'd come. Well, you've grown. You're a man now, aren't you? A young man.
I've got a stupid lad at my place, reckons he's my brother.
Ah, Darren. Oh, he's found you, has he? Good.
So he's right, he's my brother.
Yeah, of course he is.
Well, you had no right telling him about me. I don't want out to do with him, are you?
Yeah. But you're here now, aren't you? So why don't you stay and have a talk?
Did your mum say what time she's coming back tomorrow? It is tomorrow, isn't it, Darren?
Ready?
Yeah.
You don't have to go. If you've changed your mind, just say.
No, it's fine. Let's go.
Go where?
I'm going to see my mum. Emma's taking me.
You should have asked me.
Oh, so you could start slagging her off again?
No, because I am your dad, and if anyone should take you, it should be me.
Well, you can't stand her, can you?
Look, I won't get in the way, I promise.
No, thank you. Come on, Em.
I think Kane's got a point.
You what?
Well, he is your dad.
Have you two set this up between you?
No.
Look, if you want to see your mum, then you should. Doesn't matter what I think about her.
Great. Don't look like I've got much choice, does it?
So you're still farming, are you?
Unless he's wrecked the place by the time we get him back.
You left him on his own?
With my girlfriend.
You got a girlfriend? Is it serious?
He said he's from Manchester.
That's right, yeah.
Well, who is he? Why have you never said before?
Are you living with her?
You haven't answered my question.
You haven't answered mine.
We're engaged and we've got his own farm. I've got my life sorted and I don't want you or him messing it up.
I wouldn't do that, son.
Like hell you won't.
I met his mum when I was working over that way, years ago. Denise worked in a bar. It's a bit of a laugh.
You never said?
I was only with her for a couple of months. I didn't know she'd had a kid. And then she came to see me about a year ago and brought Darren with her. I've seen him a couple of times since.
You didn't have to tell him about me.
I wanted to do something for him. I couldn't give him money. And his mum's a waste of space. I knew that you would be doing something useful with your life.
Yeah, we had no right to do that. Not without telling me.
But I did. I wrote to you. I must have sent you half a dozen letters. Did you not get them?
I didn't open them. Chucked them away. What made you think I'd be interested? I never wanted to see you again. I hate you.
Hiya. Hiya. I got in touch with the clinic. I've got an appointment for this afternoon. We'll be when I should have the abortion next week. You're not surprised?
No, it just seems a bit quick, that's all.
Well, once the decision's been made, the sooner it's done, the better.
Yeah, of course.
Look, Darren, is there anyone I can get in touch with your mum?
No.
Well, doesn't she have a mobile or something? She does know you're here, doesn't she?
Yeah.
I mean, you've not just, like, fallen out with her or run away or anything.
Give us your mobile.
Well, what for?
I'll ring her.
Well, how do I know it's her number?
You'll get a machine. She'll call herself Denise Eden.
Yeah, but where is she, Darren?
I told you she's gone to see me, hadn't I?
You said it was a friend. Now tell me what's going on, will you? And tell me the truth this time.
She's in Spain with a boyfriend. She never takes a mobile when she goes.
She's gone on holiday without you?
She asked me, but I didn't want to go.
She's left you on your own?
It's okay.
be off then.
I don't suppose you'll come again sometime? Maybe bring Darren with you?
What do you think?
Andy, don't take it out on him.
I don't know him, and I don't want to know you.
Sins of the fathers, eh? Andy, you probably won't believe this, but I am not the man I was when they locked me up in here. This place changes you. It knocks the stuffing out of you. And I don't blame you for hating me, but at least I know you. I am not going to get that chance with Darren.
Do you expect me to feel sorry for you?
I want you to know that I'm very proud of you, of the man you are, of what you're making of your life. Seeing you today, right, that's going to get me through, that is. I will think of you. Be happy, son.
Don't get in touch with me again.
Think how Darren feels. A kid his age. He's got me as a dad. It's no dad at all. But I don't have to tell you that, do I? Because of all the people in the world, you know what that kid is going through.
Don't wind her up. And what the hell are you doing here?
Well, Debbie wanted to see you.
Don't let me come in on my own. Said I'd have an adult with me.
I don't want to cause any trouble. I'll go and get a drink. Leave you two to talk.
I'm sorry, but I really wanted to see you when he offered to bring me. Sorry.
Oh, stop saying sorry. It's not your fault. Hey, it's lovely to see you.
Do you mean it?
Of course I do. As long as he keeps his distance.
I've been really worried about you.
Well, there's no need. It's fine.
I'm horrible to you.
No. No one's horrible to me. I get 3 meals a day and my own room. And that's it. It's dead boring, really.
And stuff for you to do?
Never really been one for ping pong and daytime telly. But listen, don't you worry. I'm okay.
Don't you think you should have a break from that, Darren? You've been on it for ages. Look, I'm going to make myself a sandwich if you want one. Come on, you've got to eat something. You haven't eaten since breakfast.
Have some of that cereal.
What, for your dinner?
What's wrong with that?
No, nothing, if that's what you want. Yeah.
When's Andy coming home?
Well, I thought he'd be back by now, actually.
Hello, son. Come on in.
Ta.
We've had our dinner. If you fancy a cup of tea.
No, thanks.
Something the matter?
Has Robert not told you?
Tell me what?
A kid turned up at the farm yesterday. Said he was my brother.
What?
I went to prison this morning to see Billy, and it's true. Darren's his kid.
Scoring a little run. Looks like he used to.
Thank you, Robert.
You didn't mind me coming around, did you?
No, of course not. Just trying to take it in.
I didn't know where else to go.
It's time I was going.
No, wait a minute. Listen, before you go, I need to know something.
What?
I want you to tell me the truth, Debbie. After everything that's happened between me and your dad, after everything, do you still believe I'm innocent?
Yeah.
You really mean that? You're not just saying it?
I weren't sure at first. I could think of reasons why he wanted to kill Chris. He'd split up on us the money. And I thought, why would you kill him? You'd just smack him and move on, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I would. You're right.
Same as me, then.
Thank you, sweetheart. This means so much to me.
I want you to come home.
I know you do.
I don't want to leave you here.
Listen, you have got to be brave, right? You've got to be brave for me.
I don't want him there, and I didn't want to see Billy, but I just didn't know what else to do.
All right, son. Sit down. Tell me exactly what happened.
Well, we went out yesterday, and then when we got back, there was this kid there, Darren. He said that his mum had gone to see a friend, and Billy told him to come and see me.
And have you tried to get in touch with his mum?
No.
And you haven't informed the police in case he's run away?
No, I haven't. I was that mad. I just wanted to find out if we're telling the truth.
All right. Don't worry, you haven't done anything wrong.
But I feel like I have. I feel like I've let you down.
Oh, don't be daft.
I don't want anything to do with Billy. It's not fair on you, not after everything you've done.
Are you in a hurry?
No.
I've had this for a while. Been waiting for an excuse to open it.
I've got the car.
Well, don't worry. You can walk home. Here.
So, didn't you feel sorry for her seeing her in prison like that?
No.
You used to love her.
Yeah, I did. And I wanted to be with her, but she dumped me. Then she tried to pin Chris's murder on me. How do you expect me to feel?
She's frightened, Dad. She says she ain't, but I know she is.
I don't care. I can't, not after what she's done to me. But I do care about you. And I know how much she means to you.
All I want is to be a family.
It's not going to happen. I'm sorry. I can't lie to you. And I know I can't buy you stuff, but if there's anything I can do for you, I will. You believe me?
Yeah.
Good.
I should have rang you. Then I'd have called the police and I wouldn't have had to go and seen him.
Well, you had to see him. He was bound to get back in touch one day when he got out of prison. He's your real father. And nothing changes that, no matter what he's done.
No, Dad, everything changed when you signed the adoption papers. I never asked to be an hot bud. Becoming a Sugden, it was the happiest day of my life.
How did you feel when you saw him?
I felt nothing. He tried saying I was his son, but I'm not. I'm your son.
And I love you every bit as much as Robert and Victoria. You know that, don't you? I mean, look at you. You're engaged. I told you you were too young. You're running a farm. I told you you were mad to try, but you've proved me wrong. You're a proper man, and I'm really proud of you.
Yeah, and that's all I want. I'm Andy Sugden and you're my dad. I don't care what Billy thinks. I want to forget about him. I don't want him back in my life. He'll ruin everything.
Where does that leave young Darren?
I'm surprised Kane wanted to go to the remand centre. I thought him and Charity hated each other now.
Well, they're Debbie's parents. They just want what's best for her.
And that involves shopping each other to the police, does it?
It's a very complicated situation, Mrs. Hope.
Which no doubt you're not going to explain to me.
I don't think it's any of our business.
Oh, I knew you'd say that. When it comes to gossip, you're about as much use as a chocolate teapot.
Hello, Scott.
Hi.
I've been meaning to ask you. I've been back a few days now and I still haven't seen Jean yet.
Well, you better get used to that.
What are you talking about?
Because I told Zoe that I wouldn't have anything more to do with her.
What on earth for? That's ridiculous.
Now, look, if you don't mind, I'm on my break and I fancy a cup of tea.
I've got a right to see her as well, you know, Scott.
Well, he's your brother, Andy. It doesn't matter how he came into your life. The fact is, he's there now. And if you never see him again, you could be turning your back on something really special.
So you think I should let him stay?
He's come all the way from Manchester. His dad would have told him what a smashing lad you are. He'd have been dead excited, looking forward to seeing you.
I know.
But now he's sitting at home, waiting for you, wondering what his dad said, wondering what you're going to say.
But it's not just him, is it? If I do let him stay and keep in touch with me, then it's like I'm letting Billy back in my life again.
I can't tell you what to do.
So I'm on my own.
You'll never be on your own. So if you decide to send this lad packing and tell him you never want to see him again, fine. Whatever you do, I'll respect it. But only you can decide what's best.
Has she paid you off, is that it?
No!
Well, what is it then?
Mum, what does it matter?
Well, it matters to me.
Look, she got me off the hook on the rape charge. And in return, I said I wouldn't see Jean anymore.
That's ridiculous. That's blackmail.
Yeah, well, maybe. But that's just the way it is. I'm sorry.
There you are, Mrs. Eggleton.
Oh, thanks, Eddie. Very much appreciated.
Just a minute. Have you paid for that?
Well, we've got this sort of arrangement.
What sort of arrangement?
Well, it's not just me. He's had breakfast, dinner and tea.
What's going on?
I think you've got a bit of explaining to do, Chuck.
Is this right? You've been handing out free meals?
1 or 2, that's all. By way of thanks. Folks really rallied round me when I was in my trouble.
Don't you give me excuses. I'm not interested. You either do the job properly or you sling your hook. Do you understand?
Perfectly.
Oh, you persuaded Vic to give you your old job back?
Yeah, but not for long at this rate.
Oh, why ever not?
I need to up my profit margins pronto.
Oh, well, this should help. Sandwich order from the factory. Can you manage that?
For you, anything. Give me 15 minutes.
Oh, I've got a rush job on at the factory. Haven't had time for a proper break.
Oh, I know how I can slow you down. I could start a sandwich round. Come to the factory. You can relax. Let me do all the work.
Oh, I like the sound of that.
Consider it done.
Oh, Andy, I was beginning to wonder where you were.
I stopped off in the village. Needed to talk to my dad. I should have called him, sorry.
No, it's all right. I was just worried about you, that's all. Daz has been asking when you'd be coming back.
Has he?
Well, he didn't say much to begin with, but he did tell me about his mum.
And what about her?
She's abandoned him. She's gone on holiday, so he's all on his own now.
And you believed him?
Yeah.
Well, he's probably lying. Anyway, it's not our problem.
Did you see my dad?
Yeah.
Did he ask about me? How was it? Did he tell you how I was?
Yeah.
See? I told you I wasn't lying.
But we had to be sure, Darren. We didn't know anything about you.
Does that mean I can stay whilst Mum's away?
You can stay tonight and that's all.
What?
I'll ring social services in the morning. They'll take care of you.
Oh, Andy.
One more night and then he goes. And I never want to see him again.